So this birch here isn't fresh. I mean, it's dead a long time, right? So the bark isn't optimal for what I'm gonna do, but since I don't wanna, you know, cut open a living tree right now, it's not, I mean, it's not like I necessarily have to, right? This is just to show you what the actual pipe of this bark could look like, right? You just roll it up, right? Roll it up, and basically what you get is a pipe. You fill that pipe with sand and activated coal, right? You can use roots as string to hold it together like this, right? Like, as a pipe. Now, I mean, it's been proven to work throughout the centuries, right? So if you use fresh one, you're not gonna have any issues at all doing this, okay? But you fold it into a pipe, tie it up with roots. Roots you can put in water to make them a little bit more flexible, but they're pretty flexible as they are, so I would use roots for it. Okay. I found another leaf tree around here, and it's way fresher. It's not a birch, but hopefully it will work almost the same. All right. So what you do is you open up an incision, right? An eye incision, right? Like a big eye. And you lift the bark here and you work your way in under here. Cut around this one, cut around that one, and work your way around the tree all the way around, right? Till you come back to this side. You do the same thing with the birch tree, but like I said, I don't want to, open up one just to prove a point. It's not necessary, right? Now this birch bark here is from an old dead tree, so I mean, take it with a grain of salt, right? But the outer layer of it is really flexible, and when you work with any kind of material like roots or the bark or whatever, you put the things you're gonna work with in a bit of a water bath. It makes it a little bit more flexible, and it comes loose from, well, excess stiffer tree material, right? And since it's old, it's got holes and whatnot in it, but as you can see, I've scraped away the dead tree here, and you get a somewhat flexible material to make a pipe from, right? You can rinse it off by rinsing it in water and making it, that way you make it even more workable, right? But I would say you get where I'm going, right? You got a pipe, you tie this pipe together with roots, and you got yourself a really, really nice water filter eventually, right? And if you want to seal it up to make it, watertight, even more watertight, you can use either a little bit of clay, or as I like to do, you use some of the pine tar that runs along the stem of pines, right? That it is super sticky, and you can seal it off, making it eco-friendly sealant, like a glue almost, right? But yeah, that's about it. So I found a quite recent piece of birch here, and I'll see if I can make anything out of it, and just to show you how to do it, right? So this one's been dead for a while as well, and it started sprouting mushrooms here, so I'll see what I can do, but it is only gonna be, to show you, right? So this is what it looks like when it's, you know, a little bit more fresh. This one is still, you know, I mean, it's older, so if you use this one, you're gonna have to do layer by layer. I mean, multiple layers of it. But as you can tell, it's way more flexible, right? Super flexible, and you can easily fold it into, you know, just like a pipe or whatever you want to make out of it, right? You can also fold packages like this and cook fish in it and stuff like that, but that is for a later, much later time. Artisans way up north in Sweden, they still use this material to make art, right? And we're talking baskets and containers or whatever you feel like. They make anything out of it, more or less. So, well, this one came apart because it's, you know, old, as I said, like I said. But if it's fresh, it sticks together. You can do multiple layers, and that way you can get a pipe that is actually, you know, I mean, as good as a bought pipe. So yeah, yes, that's it, right? Look at it, super flexible, right? Even though it's been dead for a while, just peel it off, just keep going with the knife, follow it, you know. And I mean, look at it, really flexible. Make a small pipe if you want to. Doesn't have to be that thick as well. So, but anyway, you got your water filter by using this, the coal and the sand, right? So if you like the content, share, like, subscribe. You know, maybe not in that order, but you know the thing, you know the drill, right? I mean, you've been around for a while, so yeah. And see you later.